Searching is written and directed by Anish Shaganti. I apologize if I mispronounced your name, sir, but this film follows a father who is investigating the disappearance of his 16-year-old daughter by looking through all of her personal information, social media, recent transactions, etc. The idea of having a film play out entirely on a computer screen is not really a new one. In fact, with this year's Unfriended Dark Web, we've already seen that been done. And this is supposedly continuing the birth of this new genre called screen life, which is supposed to be able to tell stories entirely on a computer screen. And I think that so far, this genre has not been used to its full potential, but I think with Searching that this is the best entry that I have seen yet. The very passive storytelling of the viewer being along for this ride and us also trying to piece together this mystery was incredibly compelling and riveting. And for being a genre that I'm not entirely sold on, I think the addition of John Cho really added some serious legitimacy to this project. And I think with Searching, he may have what is probably one of his best performances yet, probably coming close to perhaps Columbus, but I thought he was really excellent in this film. His character is one who goes through a lot of struggles in his life, and because of that, a rift develops between him and his daughter. And it's a rift that I thought was really well established. And you can really see this lack of communication and this separation developing between him and his daughter in some of the text messages that are going on between the two of them. And for being on such a small scale, I thought this film had some really excellent character development, which was one of my favorite aspects of this film, is this underlying family drama that is at the core of this mystery thriller. Seeing how this father is reacting to this situation, seeing how he is slowly starting to peel back the layers of who his daughter actually is. And that was another thing that I really loved about this film, is what it has to say about these online personas that we can kind of portray. Because online we can live under this facade and be this type of person, but it's what's behind the screen that we actually see who people really are. There's one scene specifically where it shows these people expressing their sympathy for this father in the situation, and this moment especially really exemplifies this point. And I think where this film strides is where other films often fail, is that it utilizes this technique of being on a computer screen incredibly well. Because oftentimes with other films in this genre, I felt like they're very held back and they have to kind of squeeze the movie to fit into the confines of being on this little computer screen. Whereas with this film, it felt much more natural, and that they were able to creatively find new avenues to tell its story. I'd say my biggest complaint with this movie is the fact that towards the end of this film, there is a pretty sizable exposition dump, and that actually came as a bit of a shock to me, because the rest of the film is very subdued. And like I said, when you have this screen, you are able to look at the timestamps and almost piece it together yourself. But in this moment, I just thought it was a bit too much for myself personally. I also would like to be able to rewatch this film knowing what I know and knowing how this film ends to see if everything really lines up. I have a feeling that most of it probably does. Overall, I thought Searching was riveting from start to finish. I found this film to be completely engaging, being able to piece together this mystery, all of which being anchored by a fantastic outing by John Cho. I strongly recommend that if this film is playing near you, that you should check it out. I think you guys would really like this one. So did you guys see Searching? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video. And if you did, you can click on the link down below and subscribe to my channel to see more movie reviews and movie related things. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.